Greetings and salutations, my friends, and welcome to the interview with Miss Frey. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining the stream. We are still getting all set up and ready to go. I'm about to call her right now. Miss Frey is in the middle of a stream, but it is alright. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I am calling Miss Frey right now, and she will join the call. Give me a minute while I get the PNGs up.
It's all good.
Oh.
Yeah, make you lower. Okay, there we go. So I have to get your PNG up.
I literally just got your PNG up as we speak.
Oh.
Alright, so sorry I'm sorry for barging into your stream. I know you're still live right now playing your game. What was it again?
It's all good.
Rail?
I was playing Honkai Star Rail.
Alright, let me get your stream up so that I can see it. Give me a minute.
It's the new game. Oh, I closed it right now.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, you're done streaming? You just quit?
No, the game, the game.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Anyways, nice to see you, Miss Frey. Go ahead and introduce yourself before we get into the questions, okay?
Of course. Hello. I am Miss Faith Fox, a variety streamer. I have gotten up to a lot of Overwatch and Valorant recently, as well as a few chill games and testing. But yeah, just hanging out, making friends, and chilling with people. That is me.
That's it? That's everything?
That's it. Yeah.
Alright then. Lovely. Alright, Miss Frey, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about yourself in this stream, okay?
Yeah, that's all good.
Alright then, so I'm gonna ask you, the first question is, what got you involved in the Vtuber community in the first place?
Vtuber community?
Yes, the Vtuber, yeah, what got you involved?
Vtuber community, the first Vtuber, well, I obviously knew about other VTubers, but the first VTuber that I interacted with, I think he's currently changed his thing to Raymond. But yes, he is what got me into VTubers. He was the first community I was really a part of. So yeah, it's mostly due to a friend that I've made in the very beginning. He's also a small streamer.
Huh.
So that's how I got into VTubing.
Alright.
Like, that looks really cool. I want that.
You want what?
To like have a model and all that.
Oh.
Because he was the first, obviously, person I was interacting and learning about.
Ah, I see. Okay. Alright. Okay, what made you, what inspired you to create your character?
My character, do you mean in terms
your
of
VTuber model, like what inspired you to make that character?
Well, there's not really any specific inspiration behind my character itself. There is a few different things, like where I drew inspiration from, like the theme Autumn.
I can see that!
Yeah. As well as if you know Genshin.
Oh yes, I know that very well.
There's a character named Kazuha, right? I love him. He obviously also has an autumn thing going on, and that's where I got the autumn thing going through.
Ah,
I guess you could say I got a little bit of Shrine Maiden, although I want to go a little way from the Shrine Maiden part of it. But yeah, I just really liked the idea of having a model with toggles and being able to change it up and just all that.
I see. Alright.
Hi, Lulu.
Alright, so I'm trying to think. What other questions? Let's see.
Being interviewed.
Yes, I'm trying to think of another question. I don't really have a lot of things planned out, but I'm doing this all as I go, okay?
All good.
All right.
Understandable. Oh, thank you for the stretch.
have you ever considered promoting yourself outside in the community and telling people about you being a VTuber?
Um, do you mean like in real life?
In real life, have you done that yet?
Actually, the person who drew my emotes is a friend from in real life.
Ah,
So I have with people I'm comfortable with and that I'm friends with. Thank you for the hydrate. So yes, I have already done that. A lot of people that I'm friends with in real life and or close to at least know that I'm a VTuber. So I have.
all right. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. All right.
Yeah, from the beginning too. So I had a decent start of support as well.
That's lovely. I'm so happy to hear that. It's always good to hear small VTubers getting a lot of promotion and support because individuals like you deserve to be seen more because you are lovely and a very great individual. And I have nothing but support for you, my friend. Okay, now I'm gonna
Thank
ask
you,
another
thank you.
question. I'm gonna think. Okay. Um, would you say that uh you have any hobbies that really got you going into your like sort of grouping? Like what
Um,
exactly like any hobbies that you're really proud of?
uh, hobbies. Um, well, when you say grouping, what do you mean, like the
Like
types of games, or what do you mean
I mean
grouping
like in
exactly?
hobbies are you like do you think your art hobby got you going or
Um,
really
I
inspired you as you
no,
like continued?
think I think the thing that got me going is that so when I was in high school, I studied drama, and
Mhm.
I was I'm always like you can tell I'm a like quiet person, right? A soft person, soft spoken, if you will.
Yes.
And I studied dramas, and that really brought me more out into the shell and more into the entertainment side. And I think um, my love that I gotten from acting kind of goes with streaming. Um,
All right.
yeah,
That's
so I
good.
think acting and drama and all that, as well as creating entertainment, as well as I've really always wanted to get into the like digital editing eventually. I haven't gotten editing yet, but eventually I would love to get more into that. So yeah,
Yeah, we all start
I would say
small.
drama.
We all start
Yeah.
small, and you know what? I think I love that. I love to hear a lot about that because it's always interesting to hear about people's experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any do you have any like okay, I'm trying to think. Sorry. Uh,
It's all good. Take your time. Oh,
ooh, what? What happened?
no, my schedule looked weird for a moment because I was
Ah,
looking at
understandable. Okay.
OBS and the PNG was going off, but I realized that was my stream thing, not OBS. So I thought
Do you
my
have
I
any
disconnected.
any words to say to people who are inspiring to be a VTuber? Like, do you have any words to say that can help them
Um,
get more motivation?
Motivation. Oh my
Yes.
god, Mark. Sorry, he would
It's alright. I know. It's a really
Aura.
tough question.
Okay, there's redeem I'll get to just in a minute, Mark. Let me just answer this question. Um, so any words I would have to say, it's mostly don't think too much of the viewership. If you have to start somewhere, start with a friend. It's always easier to stream with someone, in my personal opinion. I've seen that with some people. It's always easier to start with someone or to at least start with someone in your chat that you can talk to. Um, I know it's not everyone can get that option of having someone there because they don't want to tell their inner life friends or such. But maybe you could start in someone else's community talking to them, and then if you become really close to them, you could ask them, like, hey, do you think you could help me just a little bit? Or I'm sure they would even want to be there if they liked you and stuff, and if you're in the same time zone, and if you played games often with each other. I'm sure that they would be there and help you and support you. But otherwise, don't take it too seriously and take it as fun and lighthearted stuff. Yeah.
Nice. I love that. That is some good words of
My
wisdom, Miss Frey. I
yeah,
love to hear that. And that's,
my
I
friend
think, oh,
Thorn just said I got them into it pretty much.
oh, that's so nice. I'm happy to hear that because I think Thorn or Throne, I think I
Yeah,
always
you
say their
met
name.
Thorn.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
did
met
meet
Thorn
I
on the
did meet
power.
them and I absolutely adore their personality and
They
love
are
their
lovely.
VTuber model. They are extremely marvelous and I think they're going to become even more popular as the years go on. Now,
They are amazing.
speaking of
License man.
years, Miss Frey, how long do you see yourself doing this VTuber stuff?
Um, honestly, it is something that I would love to continue in the long run. Um, it obviously there have been times like this year actually for this month I was considering if this would be my last month streaming for a while, simply because for me work has and life in general has just been busy and exhausting,
Ugh.
and it's like, well, I love streaming, but at the same time, yeah, but then Pokemon happened and now I've gotten back into streaming. Pokemon happened and I got back into streaming, and I'm going to stick with it and try to stream as much as I can despite being busy and tired sometimes, but I will have energy some days.
Yes.
So
I definitely recommend you take as much time as you need and you
oh,
rest as much as often because as a struggling streamer as well, I can say that with a full heart that yes, it is very healthy to make sure you take care of yourself first. Okay?
It is very healthy.
Absolutely.
My problem is that sometimes I'm bad to identifying, because sometimes streaming gives me energy
Oh yes.
and it helps me like be in a specific, like a better mood, but at the same time it's hard to identify the days I need a break and the days that I could stream and have that energy bring out. But honestly, if you're in doubt, I guess take a break. Like you
Oh
said
yeah.
to me, even if just once a week, if you still want to continue, that's valid. Exactly. Like I told Fawn before, when you stream, stream.
Exactly. Because as a decently like popular individual like myself, I can tell you
Yeah.
this much. Only stream when you want to, okay? There is no time
Yeah.
frame, there is you frame, okay?
Because
Because if people don't like you as a streamer, then that's their choice, okay?
yeah,
It's
that's
all
true.
about the freedom of what people want to see. And I
Yeah.
like that mentality.
And trust me, people that like you, even if they're busy and stuff, they will still stick around and stop by. I can say that 100%, not only from my own experience, but through the stream I was telling you about that kind of inspired me. He took an enormous of hiatus, and I was still there, another friend was still there, some other people that I knew in his chat was still there. He's not streaming right now again, but I guarantee when he streams again, a bunch of people that were there would go back.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of another thing. What is your favorite anime? Or do you not watch anime?
Oh no, I watch anime. It's just favorites. It's a hard one for me.
It's alright. You can just tell me which one that you like watching and or what one you're watching as of right now.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of favorites, but the last one I was watching that isn't like a recent one was Jujutsu Kaisen. I finished the first season like a few weeks last week, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't really watch stuff that often because my free time usually either is gaming or spending it with someone, or once in a while I'll watch with Mark. something, but I rarely watch things of myself. The last anime I was watching was Jujutsu Kaisen. A favorite, I'm gonna have to go for one of my saddies. Yeah, that's Violet Evergarden. I think I'm gonna go with. I like the sad, like soul wrenching, gut wrenching animes too.
Mm.
That's my favorite genre. So for favorite, I'm gonna go with Violet Evergarden. And the recentest one was Jujutsu Kaisen, which is also really great. It's a great anime.
That's good. All right, I like that. I like to hear
Yeah.
that. Okay, now what about your favorite music?
Star Wars anime is probably way.
What? I didn't know Star Wars came out with an anime. Say what? Talking about Star Wars: The Clone Wars up in here?
Gojo Supremacy. Oh, brother. Sorry, I interrupted what you were saying.
Nah,
Sorry,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about
anime.
it. You're fine. You're fine. We're all good here.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. Alright, the question was, what's your favorite kind of music?
A favorite kind of music? I would have to go with an instrumental. A good old instrumental type. And it doesn't have to be classical or that. It could be it could be like game class instrumental musics.
Game OSTs?
I think I would have to settle that as my favorite simply because sometimes at work I listen to that either more so than other music because other music can be distracting.
Yeah.
So that's currently the music I listen to the most, so I'm gonna set that as my favorite.
That's alright. I like that. That's really cool. I like to know a little bit more about that because music is extremely powerful and it makes you feel certain ways, either depressed or happy. You gotta be listening to the right music, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, you'll ruin your entire day if you listen to the wrong kind of music.
That is true. I actually found a game through Game OCCs, which is a game I'm currently slightly working on in stream sometimes, called Ender Lilies. I don't know if you know it.
I don't know about that.
Do you know Hollow Knight?
I do.
It's kind of like a Hollow Knight game because it's like a Souls game, but like the Hollow Knight vibe, the 2D up and down stuff.
Ah,
like
okay.
It's So
I like that.
Music is great.
As a person who was sorry.
Exactly. No, it's fine. I was screen chat.
As a person, or as a VTuber, I've been like inspired by Tunic, which is actually the music that's playing in the background right now for me. I love the Tunic music, and it's been the whole reason I started streaming in the first place. If it wasn't for Tunic, I wouldn't be here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's great. That's cool here.
Okay, now let me ask you another question. Out of all of your streams, which stream really hit you hard and made you feel so, like, so humbled to be a streamer in the first place? Like, what kept you going because of that one stream?
There's so many streams. It could be my very first stream. Well, technically, I had two first streams. I had a test first stream, which again, that's where I completely fell in love with streaming. Was my first test stream, and then my first stream as well, and I loved it so much. And then I think the top three would be those two, and then the third top one would be my first stream as affiliate.
Oh yes.
Yeah, those three streams. Honestly, I completely fall in love with streaming all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like I got so much support on that affiliate stream, and like I'm pretty sure I cried in that stream.
Oh yeah, I almost cried in one of my streams as of late, because I get like so many people that come in out of nowhere from just all walks of life, and they give me so much love and support, and I feel like I don't deserve it. So it's always nice to see people like so loving and caring towards individuals like me and individuals like you. And I think no one else is more deserving than you, Miss Frey, because I think with time you're going to become a partner of Twitch. Okay?
Eventually we'll get
Eventually.
there.
Partner
One
is an
day.
extremely hard thing to be grinding for. As a person
Yeah.
who has been struggling with viewership as of late, I can tell you this much. It's extremely hard to not lose motivation because those numbers mean everything when you want to try and be a partner. And
Yeah.
I've recently been trying to do all kinds of
It's-
different things, but
Yeah, it's really hard, but at the same time, I think it's worth it. But at the same time, I'm scared to get partner because
oh
I
yeah.
like being able to read every chat message.
Yeah, me too.
And I remember my first big raid when I was streaming Outlaws, and it wasn't even like a ton of people. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot of people, but it wasn't like partner level. And it was a lot of chatting, and it was great. Don't get me wrong. It was just a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
Uh,
It's gonna be top 5.
those bigger streams with like 10 or like 14 viewers, I
Oh,
can
no,
understand completely
Yeah.
the amount
No,
of stress.
the one I got rated was like, I think 40 people came in. and
Oh
were
yeah.
there. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
already had like 10 viewers on my own. So it was like around 50 people we had talking in chat and stuff. And it was a lot, and it was chaotic, and it was great though. But it was not something I was used to at all.
You know what they say.
So,
What's the world without a little bit of chaos?
yeah. So I just really need to read this comment out loud to you because I was giggling to myself. But someone in my chat, Lulu, said, I'm only working with monkeys, so I listen to the theme of Monkey Island all day long.
Ah, that's awesome. I
Oh,
love that.
God.
Okay, now here's another
No,
really.
I had not been interviewed before. No, Lulu, I have not been interviewed before. This is my first interview of... Yeah, this is my first interview, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy to be doing this. I'm not even a big deal streamer. Like I don't even like have like a lot of traction as of right now because I'm at a slow point in my stream. But that doesn't matter. What does matter is that we're doing it now, and this is
You're
like
getting
amazing because
experience,
both
Nala.
your
Nala?
stream and my
Yeah.
stream are learning more about you as an individual because
Guess we are.
you are awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Now, okay, here's another really good question, okay? How
Yeah.
do you keep an audience?
What exactly do you mean with that?
I mean, like, when you are, like, at, like, a certain point in your stream, how do you keep the people entertained? Is there anything you do that is different from all the other streamers?
It really depends because sometimes I'm streaming with others, and obviously, the time I'm streaming with others, I'm gonna be trying to pay more attention to people I'm streaming with that are in there, that are talking to me in stream, simply because those are the people I'm interacting with mostly at the time. I do try and interact with my chat as much as I can, obviously. However, obviously, I can't be everything all at once.
Oh,
But
yes.
if it's just me, I know sometimes people just like lurking. I know that. I valid because me too. I do that. Sometimes I just lurk.
Oh,
Sometimes
yes.
It's just in the background.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with lurking, ladies and
but
gentlemen.
Otherwise, I just talk and probably mention the most random stuff, or mention stuff that I've been watching or doing or listening to, or found out or heard. Like, I listen to crime podcasts or like stuff sometimes at work a lot too. And when I was playing Final Fantasy the other day, Lulu can verify because he got very interested in this. I brought up a case of a guy that literally could eat anything and would eat anything. And I'm pretty sure he ate babies too. There was some cannibalism in there. So, yeah, exactly like that. I just mentioned the most random stuff, I guess. I wouldn't say it's different from many streamers because I know like some people bring up a game or some knowledge they have. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just chatting. I enjoy. Back and I hear something about eating babies. I'm sorry, Thorn. I was. about I forgot his name. Don't worry about it. It's nothing major thorn. It's nothing. Yeah, I just like to chat and stuff happens, and I'm sure, like, I'm chaotic. You've seen me being just chaotic and not understanding what's fully happening sometimes, but I'm doing stuff.
I love that about you, and that's what's so funny. I deeply enjoy your character, and I deeply enjoy your streams when I get the chance to see them because you are extremely hilarious at times, and you say some of the weirdest things. I've been lurking in some of your streams, and I'm gonna be honest with you. What? But it's okay, because I like that. That's the kind of thing that makes people feel more real with you because they can relate with you. And I love that, you know, because being relatable is what people want to find in a streamer, okay? Because
Yeah.
that is extremely popular for many reasons. Because as humans, we want to connect with people and we want to be seen, you know? Because that
Yeah.
feeling of being liked for who we are is extremely strong. And as a person who struggles with self-doubt and anything and everything like that, I can tell you this much. It is extremely hard to not hate on yourself. As I've said before in the past, you are your worst critic. Okay?
That is true. People can be their worst critics.
Indeed, indeed.
And I don't think sometimes I just gotta point this out. Sometimes people don't understand, despite some people, like, they seem confident and they like themselves, like I like myself. But someone can can still judge themselves so harshly because that's just a human trait that it happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. It's something though, because like it's just like that feeling, you know? I understand though. But anyways,
You are your own worst critic, yeah? I am. We all are.
we all are, and you know what? I think everybody is doing a great job so far. My love and support goes out to all of you individuals, okay? Just know you are doing your best, and I am proud of you. Alright? Um okay, so I'm gonna ask another small question. Um
Mm.
have you ever had an experience in your stream that really made you feel like, oh, this is gonna be really hard to, like, you know, really figure out? Like, has anybody said anything in your chat that it was extremely hard to answer, but you still answered it in such a way that made you, like, get really, like, a lot of attention because you said it in that way?
Um,
Sorry
I
if that doesn't
don't
make a lot of sense to you. If you need more
no, I'm kind of getting the question, or Lulu's question. Yeah, this is the type of Lulu question I'm getting.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm
no,
I'm literally coming it up as I go, okay?
It's okay. I don't think I have. I don't think I have actually. I really, not that I can recall, because the only thing I could pull close to that is either Lulu, who comes in my chat sometimes with a random question, which is great actually sometimes, or when I mention something random, like good old Totara, and people ask questions about that, and I'm like, well, how do I describe this? Because I do struggle sometimes with explaining things.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Sometimes.
I do
So
too,
think-
clearly.
I think for me, those would be the times, but I can't really recall a specific moment that's happened to me now.
Okay. All right. That's okay. That's
Never
all right.
cancelled.
I'm
Indeed,
never canceled. Oh my gosh. Yeah, same here. I was never canceled, but at times I've worried about it, you know? Cuz like sometimes
don't-
my humor can be misinterpreted and people will think I'm saying something insensitive towards an individual, and I'm not at
Listen.
all.
If I was gonna get cancelled, it would have been due to one of my weird ass titles that I had once.
Dude, same here. Literally minor spelling mistake cancels small streamer. Like, goodness gracious.
I was playing Valorant once, and I had the idea of putting getting heads, well, head, as my stream title. And they would not let me put getting head, but they would let me put getting head.
Would you consider cereal as soup? Says Small Lulu.
Oh my god. I don't think I would consider it soup personally because the consistency is way too thin, as well as yeah, it's like a way too thin consistency in my opinion, like just plain milk. So because then that's basically milk and a cereal. So no, I would not consider that soup. Sorry, Lulu. Yeah, those are the types of questions Lulu gives.
I freaking love that! That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. I love that. That was the best real, like, answer I've ever heard for such a ridiculous question. Holy crap.
I think I'm used to.
That's incredible. That's the kind of thing that I like to see and I like to hear. Like,
would you consider the ocean a soup, my word?
Oh my gosh. It's the forbidden soup. Don't drink it. If you do, you go crazy. I know from experience.
Yesterday's title, indeed.
Speaking of craziness, have you had trouble sleeping at all because of streaming?
No, actually.
Really? Okay.
I've not had trouble sleeping since I left high school, so no. No. I mean, I do have a badass sleep schedule before once upon a time. But now it's pretty decent, but it's not. It was never bad because of streaming. It was bad because me.
Yes. As an individual like me, I also
sleep.
struggle with sleep schedule. So don't even be all hard on yourself, all right?
Fish soup.
Fish soup. Oh my goodness.
Oh, your sleep schedule's on another level. Hey, it's better, okay?
It's better, okay? Let's just not talk about it.
Ma can't agree. My sleep schedule is better. At least I go to sleep at a somewhat similar time. It's better.
Okay. Here's another question. Okay, hold on. This might be the last question as it's becoming a lot harder to come up with more questions. So,
It's so good.
so far this has been absolutely marvelous and this has been amazing. Okay? Let me ask you this really, really real question. Would you consider yourself a furry?
No, I would not.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no.
And then okay, that was the one question, and the final question is, what's the one most meme thing you've ever said before?
Mean?
No, like meme. Like
meme.
like a joke that you've said before that is constantly tormenting you to this day.
Hi Foxy. Yes, it is chaos. A chaotic interview, but we love it. Don't Paradigm. Yep, there we go. Paradigm. There it is.
Oh jeez. Tell me more about that.
You know what? I have two actually. I have the Paradigm and Ramen ASMR, as you know and
Oh
come across, I'm
goodness.
sure. Those are my two main things that just skill issue indeed. Those are two my meme things, I guess, that have been over me in life ever since. Paradigm, as you know, is now a paradigm. I got bullied into having a paradigm.
I was there to hear that.
Yes, you were. And Ramen ASMR. Once I was at. Sad fact is, I have noodles with me right now for food. But silently because I ain't slurping on stream. No. And people like, where's the slurps? Where's the slurps? And I was like, never. And it's just ever since. Anytime ASMR has come up, it's like, where's them slurps? I need that ramen ASMR. And I'm like, no, Leave me alone. Don't tell me you slurp those Indomie noodles. Don't trust me. I did not slurp them noodles on stream. No, I did not. I
What
did not.
in
I avoided it at all
tarnation?
costs.
My goodness, that is
Those are the two
hilarious.
things that haunt me to this day.
I'm so sorry you struggle with the
Not yet.
slurps.
Oh my god, not ever.
Come
Lulu.
on! No! Small Lulu, get your head out of the gutter! Disgusting! Anyways.
Like ASMR, maybe one day. Noodle is not. No, leave me alone. I ain't doing that.
Goodness.
Give it today. No. Slurp, slurp. No.
Oh my
Leave me
goodness. Relax, you're down bad, chat. Smack! That's what
It's
the four
you, but I
fingers
guess
said
in
to the
Japanese
face.
culture, it would be polite. Okay, yes, in Japan, that is polite. On stream, no thanks. No,
thanks, Chief.
No.
Alright.
Slurp, leave me alone. Double and give it to the next streamer. Exact. Hey, Faye, be polite and slurp on stream. No, I won't. Leave me alone.
Leave her alone!
As you can see, now it haunts me even in the stream because it's been mentioned.
Oh my goodness, that is funny. I accidentally had an encounter with that as well. I
Oh.
accidentally, unironically started a cult where if I say the word chicken, everybody in chat just spams chicken. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand it. I don't know why it started, but now I can't stop it. And now I'm scared. I was kind of hoping that would happen with a different thing I started with, which is if you've seen it before, it's called Goober.
Chicken.
Let me show you. This is me. I made this. Okay. It is a phenomenon that I'm going to make become a worldwide thing. Look at that. Do you see that thing?
Hold on. It's in Discord, right?
No, it appeared in
No.
your chat right now. There it is.
Oh,